Ayahuasca is a herbal tea used by shamans in rituals. It is obtained by mixing the reed plant, which contains DMT, which we can call a more effective version of LSD, with the harmala seed, which contains an MAOI inhibitor. Its production and use do not pose any legal problems. Overdose is fatally toxic. There is no addiction. After using it, you lie down, close your eyes, and start to hallucinate. This 15 to 20 minute hallucination process feels like it lasts for hours. First, you face your fears. You experience hell. You experience death. You die before you die. Afterwards, peace begins. You are reborn. You are in heaven. You are the happiest person in the world, purified from everything, having experienced death and being reborn. The reed is used in the production of nay. It is known that Mevlana was very familiar with the reed. He mentions the reed in some of his works. It describes tasting death and reaching unity before death. Likewise, the presence of plants containing DMT was detected in the cave where Moses is said to have received the 10 Commandments from God. The movies that best describe this, Head, or Enter the Void, which is made up entirely of DMT hallucinations, and Blueberry, which is set in a Native American tribe and tells the story of ayahuasca use and hallucinations. There are many plants that can be used to make ayahuasca tea, and many of them grow in Turkey. You can find out how it is made and how to use it by searching on the internet. It's up to you to try it or not. Source: Burik Ilhan, a legal drug, ayahuasca tea. I haven't tried this yet because it has some risks. I don't think I will try it without doing some research. My advice to you is, don't try it unless you are sure. If you would like to watch interviews with people who have experienced this, you can find the relevant videos by searching for DMT experiment participants. There are many verses in the holy books that are described with this metaphorical vision. Daniel 7:13, "And I saw in my visions by night, a son of man coming with the clouds of heaven. He went forth to the one who existed from the beginning, and was presented before him." Revelation 10.1 "Then I saw another mighty angel coming down from heaven, wrapped in a cloud, with a rainbow over his head, his face was like the sun, and his feet were like pillars of fire." Revelation 14.14 "Then I saw a white cloud, and on the cloud was sitting, one like a son of man, with a golden crown on his head and a sharp sickle in his hand." 210 "Did they wait for Allah and the angels to come to them in the shadows of the clouds, and the matter will be finished." 43 "And remember that Allah showed them to you in your sleep as few in number. If he had shown them to you as many, you would have hesitated and would have argued about it." Judging by what is said in the interview video I mentioned to you, this is a very important issue. Of course, we cannot trust what one or a few people say, but the fact that dozens of people say they have been exposed to similar effects explains very well why spirituality is always experienced intensely in the same geography. In general, religious traders mainly use unrealistic facts and try to scare the public with them. They are successful in this business thanks to shared psychosis. They also do not like science and reality. And that is why we cannot see or hear the spiritual beings they allegedly see and the voices they hear, that is, the revelations. I think now you understand why spiritualism, mysticism and Sufism were popular in ancient times. Spirit, spirituality, angel, jinn, fairy, ghost, all the mystical elements you can think of are the side effects of these magical plants. We don't say religion is opium for nothing. We have created a fantasy world for ourselves in the real world, and unfortunately we have surrendered to this fantasy world's sad face.